What if I told you that you could use money to buy your freedom? Not a yacht, not a mansion, but actual, real freedom. The freedom to quit a job you hate, to take a year off, to live life on your own terms. It sounds like a dream, but it's entirely possible, and it all comes down to a few simple numbers and a shift in how you think about money. Stick around, because I'm going to break down the exact plan to make this your reality. First, let's talk numbers. The goal is to get to a point where your money makes money for you. Let's say you need about $1,000 a month to cover your basic living costs. To generate that without working, you'd need around $300,000 invested, earning a pretty standard 7% return. Now, I know what you're thinking. 300,000? That's impossible. Well, let's look at the reality. If you start saving just $100 a month, you'll hit that goal in about 42 years. Okay, that's a long time. But here's where it gets interesting. What if you could find a way to double your savings to $200 a month? You don't just cut the time in half, you shave off a full 10 years. Suddenly, 42 years becomes 32. That's the power of compounding. The more you put in early, the faster you get there. So, how do we find that extra money and make it work for us? This is the strategy, and it has two parts, the audit and the growth. The audit is all about finding money you didn't even know you had. It's time to be honest with yourself. Look at your bank statements. Are you paying for subscriptions you forgot you even had? Cancel them. That daily $5 coffee or $15 lunch. That's hundreds of dollars a month you could be putting towards your freedom. A great trick here is the 24-hour rule. Before you make an impulse purchase online, wait 24 hours. More often than not, you'll realize you don't actually need it. This isn't about depriving yourself. It's about stopping spending on things you don't truly value. Once you've found that extra cash, it's time for the growth phase. And this is crucial. Do not let that money just sit in a checking account. Inflation will slowly eat it away. You need to make your money work as hard for you as you work for it. The simplest and most effective way for most people is to invest in low-cost index funds or ETFs, like one that tracks the S&P 500. You're not trying to pick winning stocks. You're just buying a tiny piece of the entire market and letting it grow and compound over time. This is how you build real wealth. But the numbers and strategies are useless without the right mindset. This is the biggest shift you need to make. Stop viewing money as something to buy stuff. Start viewing it as a tool to buy control over your life. Think of it in stages. First, you buy sleep. You save up $1,000 emergency fund. This is your sleep well at night money. A flat tire or an unexpected bill won't send you into a panic spiral. You have a cushion. You can sleep. Next, you buy the power to say no. You build up 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This is your escape hatch. If you're in a toxic job that's destroying your mental health, you have the power to walk away. You are not trapped. You have options. That is an incredible feeling of security and power. And finally, you buy freedom. Every dollar you invest beyond your emergency and escape funds is a dollar buying a piece of your future. It's building the machine that will eventually pay for your entire life, allowing you to do what you want, when you want. So, what is your immediate next step, right now, after watching this video? You need to build your sleep fund. Your first goal is to get $1,000 into a separate, high-yield savings account as fast as you can. Don't just think about it. Take action. Whatever cash you have right now, move it into that account. Then, set up an automatic transfer for that $100 a month we talked about. Automate it so you can't accidentally spend it. This first step is the most important because it builds momentum and proves to yourself that you can do this. You are not just saving money, you are building a foundation for a life of freedom and choice. It won't happen overnight, but it starts today. It starts with that first dollar you set aside for your future self. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe for more tips on how to build the life you truly want. See you in the next one.